Hey babes, it's your girl Chevelle Let Me Well here, and y'all, today's video I'm gonna be talking about how I moved to Atlanta with no money. Like, sis, when I say no money, like $0 in my pocket, and I was broke. So let me just start by saying that you can do anything that you want to do. Anything that makes you happy, you have the ability to do it. Not everyone is for you, and not everyone has your best interest at mind. And always keep that in the front of your mind. Don't always keep that in the back of your mind. Like, people are not who they say they are, and even family members are people that can cross you at any given time. And you know, they say blood is thicker than the water, but really, is it? Because a lot of times it's not. So I'm gonna just give you guys a synopsis of what happened and what basically got me here to Atlanta. So yeah, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and go ahead and turn on the little bell icon so you'll be informed every time your girl, which is me, upload a new video. So let's get on to this video. So I'm not gonna be using real names, and the person that I'm really talking about in this video is not someone that I care for, not somebody that I ever want to speak to a day in my life. I just don't waste time and I don't waste energy on people that I really don't care about. But I thought it would be like a good topic to talk about and to share my personal experiences and hope that it helps somebody else in their life. So with that being said, I used to, you know, basically live on, basically live with this aunt this minute, this aunt that minute, and this aunt this minute. Not saying that I was like the best kid, and not saying that, you know, some of my actions could have been better, but you know, I'm just a kid at this point in my life. So I got to this aunt, and let's think of a name to call her. Let's call her Hell. Let's call her Hell. So I got to Hell, and why did I choose that word? Anyways, let's just continue. So I got to Hell's house, and you know, Hell had some more shit going on. Like, Hell had her own shit going on, and that was understandable. You know, she was never a mom when, you know, I moved in, so I guess all this experience was pretty new for her. And I'm saying we had good times and we had bad times. And bad times were basically like, if she was mad, like, you know, everyone would have to be mad. Like, it's either her way or no way. It's like not even taking the time to, you know, like, think what someone else has going on, or like even take my opinion or anything like that. So let's fast forward to, you know, I'm about 18. So I am literally 18, and I'm about to graduate in June, and everything is going great. Everything is going great. I'm like, okay, finally, you know, I'm able to, you know, make it out and do what I want to do. At this point, I wanted to focus on graphic design because it was something that I loved. It was something that I found my passion for. It was something that made me, you know, feel like I was in another world. But basically, that's not what she wanted to hear. She didn't want to like pay attention to anything that I wanted to say. Like, nothing that I wanted to say about my life had mattered. It was like she had always like had this life, and I wouldn't say just for me. Maybe it's like, you know, she had this life that she wanted to give somebody, and she just wanted to, like, I don't know, like, just stow it on you. So fast forward to the day of graduation. So the day of graduation, you know, I'm just having fun, and I'm like, yes, I'm graduating. Like this day has finally came, y'all. And when I say I was a bad kid, like, yo, I thought about dropping out of school like so many times. I really did, honestly. So I was just like, whatever. So we go out to eat and everything is great. Everything's great, I got all the little graduation gifts, and mind you, I was thankful for every single gift that I got, because honestly, me growing up, I thought I wasn't gonna get shit on graduation day. It is what it is. So my cousin comes over, and my cousin and her kids, and my cousin is like hilarious. I'm gonna just call her my cousin Barbie. And my cousin Barbie was cool as hell, y'all. Like, we're from the islands, so we speak patois and everything like that. But it was just amazing. Like, when my cousin Barbie comes, like she just lights up the room. Like, she makes her presence being known, and I just always liked that about her. Anyways, so she came to my graduation. I was just like, yeah, I just wanted to go to my cousin Barbie's house. Like, I just want to spend like a couple days or something. I had just graduated. Like, yo, I'm a real life adult out here in these streets. Like, watch out for me. Like, that's how I was feeling. So, y'all, my aunt Hel told me, I think she was like, you have to wash the dishes before you go. And I literally washed those dishes, did what I had to do, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And we was out. So we rolled out. And I was at my cousin Barbie's house, and like, her kids are fun. Like, just the whole atmosphere of her is just like super fun. She's like the cousin that you always want to go to their house. Y'all, hopefully y'all can't hear my washing machine. If you did, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But anyways, so my aunt Hel was just like, she would like constantly call. Like, she was constantly call like, oh, you're not coming home today? Like, girl, it's the summertime and I just graduated from high school. Why do I need to come home? So she was like calling for like days and days and days and days. And she was just like, well, you need to come home now. And this is how she speaks. Well, you need to come home now because you need to come wash these dishes in the sink. And I'm like, yo, I'm not finna wash these fucking dishes. Bitch, get your lazy ass up and go wash these goddamn dishes. Like, what the freak do you take me for? Like, but I remember that no. Okay, this is all in this video. I just had to make sure I had all the pieces together. So, I'm like, yo, I'm not washing these dishes. And she's like, what? You're not coming home? And I'm like, yo, I'll be home tomorrow and you go wash these dishes. Like, I'm not finna play with you. And like I said, my aunt from hell is like, it's either her way or no way. So fast forward to the next day, and I pull up at the house, and she's just like, with the extra, just yelling, just doing the most. I'm like, yo, I'm not finna wash these dishes. Like, I'm not finna wash these dishes. So she's like, oh, you're not finna wash these dishes? You're not finna wash these dishes? So she starts to like throw my shit out, basically. Like, throw it out all on her lawn. And she's like, oh, so you just think you just big and bad. So you just went to Barbie's house and you just, Mind you, my aunt is like black as hell. And she's like, my aunt Hel is like black as hell. And she just thinks like, the world must fucking owe her something. Like, we all owe her something. Like, no, don't nobody owe you nothing. I'm grateful that you decided to take me in and make me be the help. As when she was throwing my shit out, she was like, you were just here to be a maid or some shit like that. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm like, okay, at this point, okay, fast forward, back up. Mind you, me and my cousin Barbie knew this was all gonna happen. So I was just telling her, like, yo, I need a place to go. I need a place to stay. And she had ended up calling up her friend, and her friend lived in Georgia, which I call her my stepmom, and I'm not my stepmom, but my godmom, and I'm so grateful for her. Like, I am super grateful for her. Like, shout out to you, Miss Marie, because like, if it wasn't for you, like, I wouldn't be where I am today. And yeah, so we already knew like this whole thing was gonna happen. Like, we had already knew. I'm so mad that we don't have a video of this, because like when both of my aunts tell the story, they try to make it seem like, oh no, she didn't throw my shit out. Y'all, when I say she threw my shit out, she threw all of my shit out. And then I was just like, yo, I'm just trying to get my stuff in her garage, because that's where I would have all my clothes. Like while everybody else had their clothes like in the house, I had my clothes in the garage. And I would have to like go through the garage, you know, pick out my little clothes and then come back in and then take my shower and stuff like that. And that's how my clothing situation went. So I was in the garage and I was trying to get my clothes, and she literally, I don't know where she got this piece of wood from, but she backed me up into this, like she backed me up into the end of the garage door. I'm like, yo, back up. Like, I'm not trying to beat your ass in this fucking garage. Like, back up. And mind you, when I say like me and my aunt were like pretty much the same size, she was a lot bigger than me. She was a lot fatter than me, but like we looked like we were still on the same height scale. So I'm just like, yo, back up, back the fuck up, because bitch, I don't want to fucking fuck you up right in here for you to go call the police and do all this extra shit and blah 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 blah. Like, bitch, back the fuck up. And my dad always said like, yo, that bitch was a devil. I kid you not. He was like, that bitch was a devil. And I was like, yeah, that bitch was the devil. Hell, that bitch was the devil. So I think I spent a week at my cousin Barbie's house, and I was on a bus on my way to Georgia with like no money, no nothing, no direction. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I would say like, yo, I tell my cousin Barbie all the time, like, I'm grateful, like, thank you. Like, I know my family try to make it seem like she's like, oh, she's not good for me and how she like brainwashed me, but she's the GOAT. Like, she is the freaking, I've been looking at my ears all the time. Like, she is the freaking GOAT. Like, everything that she has done, like, was able to help me to get to the point where I am in life right now. And so I just want to say like, yo, this is my story time of how I came to Atlanta with no money. I was literally out of a job for like 3 months, and during that time I would do like little small shit, like cut the grass, do stuff like that. But I just want to encourage like anybody that's out there that, you know, is going through hell, like, better days are here to come. I promise you. And I always say true to yourself, always love yourself, and you are amazing. It doesn't matter what someone says or what someone does. Like, at the end of the day, everything will come together and you'll be so much happier. Just keep the faith and just keep your head up, and always keep the man above, like, in your dreams, like in your prayers, like in your thoughts, because, yo, that man is amazing. That man is amazing. But I just wanted to talk about, or give you guys a story time of how I came to Georgia with like zero money. And yeah, I'm happy where I am now. I'm living amazing. Like, nobody's helping me do what I do. So it's just always amazing to know like better days are here to come. I finally found someone that I really like, you know, I really like and I really like being with. So, you know, if I have moved to Georgia, like, I don't know where I would be at this point in my life. And it's just like every day that I wake up, it's like a blessing. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I just wanted to let you guys know that better days are here to come. And anyways, I'm getting off here because I'm rambling too much. And go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and turn on the little bell icon so you'll be notified every time your girl, which is me, uploading a video. But like I said, I love you babes. I'm gonna see you guys in another video. Bye.